Now let me ask you a question. If, let's just say that your uncle, okay, your uncle, who is a trustworthy man, you've known him all your life, he told you, in fact, he gave you a note, a bank note, saying, I have deposited $10,000 into your bank account today. And it is there. It is there and ready for you to withdraw. And so you go to the bank with this note from your uncle, this bank note, not just a handwritten note, a bank note from the bank. And you go to the bank and you say, I'm here to withdraw these funds from my account. And they tell you, well, I'm really sorry, but we can't give you we can't allow you to withdraw this much at this time, and you'll have to come back tomorrow. And you say, no, I'm sorry, that's not acceptable. This note says that this is my money and that it belongs to me, and it's in your possession right now, and I want it to be in my possession. So, if you're going to keep telling me the same thing that you're telling me, then I need to speak to someone in authority who can actually make a decision. And so they call a manager. And the manager comes over and he says, okay, well, I can release the funds to you, but you're going to have to come back in 20 minutes because we're doing a count right now. And you say to him, no, I don't think you're understanding me, okay? I'm here to collect the funds that are represented in this note, you see, and you and I are going to continue to have this conversation until the money that I'm here to pick up is in my hand. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay, you're not going to put me off. You're not going to send me home. You're not going to tell me to come back tomorrow. You're not going to tell me to wait until next week, because I'm going to be in your face and we're going to be having this conversation until you go and get that money and put it in my hand and I walk out of this building with it, you see, because it belongs to me. You see, right now you're holding something that belongs to me. And as long as you refuse to give it to me, you know what that is, my friend? It's theft. So I want you to go to your little drawer right now, and I want you to take out the $10,000 that's written on this note that belongs to me, my property, which is in your possession, and I want you to give it to me. And you're going to keep telling him that, and you're going to keep staying there in his face and refusing to leave until he puts the cash in your hand and you walk out of the building. Because that's what you came there to get. And in so much as they tried and they tried and they tried to dissuade you from getting it, you had your mind made up when you walked into the building that when you leave that building, you're going to be leaving that building with your property. And that until you have your property in your hand, you're not going to be leaving that building. Period. End of story. That's how you get your healing.